the steering oar was simply a regular oar that was modified and made a little bit bigger to help steer and control the ship. The steering oars were placed over the stern of the ship or the vessel so that the operator could turn and maneuver the boat. Now, since 90% of the population on Earth is right-handed, the steering oars were placed over the right-hand side of the stern of the vessel. This eventually led to the right-hand side of the ship being called the steering side. Now, as time went on, the need for larger vessels began to grow, and so did the need for larger steering oars to ensure that the larger vessels could be controlled. Now, as you can imagine, the larger steering oar presented a problem when vessels tried to dock on the right-hand side or the steering side because of the obstruction of the steering oar. So then vessels had to dock on the opposite side where it was free from obstruction from the steering oar, which was the left side of the vessel. Eventually, the steering side was called the starboard side, which is derived of two words, steer, which means to steer, and bore, which means side of a boat or side of a vessel. Now, the port side went through many different names before it wound up being called the port side. But ultimately, it was called the port side because it was the side opposite of the steering oar, which is the side that they docked on or faced the port.